Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. My aqua babies, we're going to find out what mask you're wearing. We're going to pull to the side, we're going to look inside, see who you really are, what's going on with y'all. These have been really interesting. So yeah, we're going to ask who you really are, the mask you're hiding behind, why you hide your true self. There's usually a pretty good reason for it, and how this affects your relationships, advice for you, and then outcomes if you should follow the advice. I am going to use for you my Shadowscape Tarot. Don't use it enough. Haven't used it in a long time. Going to use that, and I have my teeny tiny everyday witch deck on the side for clarification. Aquarius, welcome my friends. Let's see. I can hold on to the deck. All right. It's so small after using the double deck, so. All right, Aquarius, who you really are, the mask you hide behind, why you hide this part of yourself, how this affects your relationships, advice for you, outcome should you follow the allies. Who you really are. Ooh, you are death and transformation. Ooh, I like that. You are a phoenix on fire right now. You are about to be reborn. You are going through a huge transformation. Things around you are about to change very quickly if they're not already. You have experienced some sort of difficult and painful endings, perhaps. But these things ended so that you could have a better future. A better future. So the mask you're hiding behind is the Queen of Swords. You're not taking no bullshit from nobody. Well, maybe, I don't know, but that's what you're showing here. Seeing very clearly. You're not focused on the past. I'll tell you that. People don't think you are anyways. You're highly focused into your future. At least that's what people see. Why you hide your true self? The Queen of Cups. It's very different from the mask you wear, right? You're not giving anything away emotionally, I would say. So you're not really giving anything away emotionally right now, but you've got a lot to give. And you're not, though. You're not giving any away. And in some ways, you know, maybe it's because this phoenix is about to take flight. It can't focus. It can't give anything of itself until it has the strength to take flight and to be what it is meant to be. So you could be in like a significant point in its transformation. I feel like you are in a very significant point in some sort of transformation for yourself. Some part of your life. It feels pretty internal. Like this feels like you. I mean, there could be something that's been transforming outside of your life, like a change in job or career or moving or addition to the family. But whatever this is, the transformation happening in you is bigger than what's seen on the outside. So how this affects your relationships? Temperance. It could actually be bringing some balance into your life. It could be bringing some balance into your life, which is interesting, right? By not showing the emotional side of you so much. Being kind of cut and dry. There are some relationships that might be on hold a little bit here with temperance. Coming into a yin and a yang. Definitely finding balance. This is finding balance in your relationships. Some of you may have drawn some lines in the sand and you're kind of holding to them. People see you doing this and they might be like, wow, Aquarius is quite bitchy right now. Aquarius is not, you know, couldn't get any emotions out of Aquarius if you tried. Ooh, there's a lot there, but you're being intelligent about your sharing your emotions. Advice for you. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, you keep singing your song. Focus on something here for you. That's your advice, the Nine of Pentacles. Keep a sense of sovereignty here. So if there is like someone or something that you've had to draw a line in the sand with, and you know, you cross that, it's done. We're not even to keep this, like, you're really being guided for, I think, for your own good right now. There's something that is kind of hatching out in you, and it's in that sort of delicate period. It also, you know, another way I would describe it is a caterpillar that's gone through a full metamorphosis, and it's coming out as the butterfly or the moth. And when it comes out, though, it's still really wet, and it's got to like pump oxygenated blood into those wings so that they unfold to their full capacity. And then they need to kind of harden. Like, you need to do that before they harden. Otherwise, you'll never fly. You'll never be a real butterfly or caterpillar. And look at this. Look at this. This Queen of Swords is a releasing butterflies as I say that. It might look to other people like you could be busy helping other people with new beginnings in their lives. Could be something that you do that helps other people with new beginnings in their life. Get them going, get them on their feet, being supportive, but you're not getting involved emotionally here. Because you have to protect that for you. Absolutely. Outcome if you follow the advice. The Eight of Cups. I get with this card, like, taking an idea, and so it's like an emotional idea. So taking a part of your emotions here with you. And this Eight of Cups is very different from all the other ones that I've ever shuffled. All these other cups are being left at the surface. And this mermaid is diving down deep with one cup. Her cup, I'm guessing, because you've got the Nine of Pentacles. So you are being guided to focus on you. Really focus on you right now for some reason, Aquarius. And I think that some reason has to do with protecting how you're about to have a new beginning. This Page of Cups is at the bottom, and the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. You might have received some sort of information, because the underline is kind of why we're here. You might have received some sort of information about something that you wanted to work on with someone else. That's disappointing. No, it's not what you thought it would be. So, yes. It's not what you thought it would be. I love the way she's playing a piano. Actually, this is really funny. This reading, I'm pretty sure she said she was an Aquarius. Somebody popped in. I always look at the comments briefly. Somebody popped in. They were an Aquarius into one of my other readings. And I remember, this sounds like her reading, actually. I don't even know who it is. Someone in the comments. It had something to do with music. And somebody wanted them to help write a song or something like that. She's probably watching this right now. It feels like her reading. I'm guessing maybe some of you are also going through something like this, where there was some possibility at collaboration, and the message, no, the initial message might have felt kind of good. It seems small, you know, something you need to work on. And then once you get working on this, no, this is not, nuh-uh. So I can see why you're not sharing your emotions here. You kind of walk the path of faith, the way she's not watching when these turtles are coming up, but you know. But you know too, if you misstep and you don't follow your intuition, you could fall into the water. I don't know that you want to fall into the water. I think you want to make an active choice of going in on your own, right? Like, if you don't initiate a tower moment, the universe will do it for you. I'm not necessarily seeing that, but it is like initiating something for yourself. Pulling yourself, so you will pull away emotionally here from something. And your advice is to do something on your own. And I would say you'd probably be quite successful for it. but don't get invested emotionally here. You take this cup of yours and invest it into you. Who you really are, the Death card. Oh, shit me. The Death card. This has been crazy all week on my channel. You got the Death card again. So definitely. You're cutting a final tie here. And it may or may not be with someone in particular, but it feels more like you're cutting some sort of pattern. You're not doing it again. It's just the way this Grim Reaper guy is standing with this rope, and it's just down to one string. It's like a final blow. There's a final blow here. For some of you, it might be something that you've been trying to end for some time, and it's going to end. The last slice is going to be made here in this. It might be for all of you too. I kind of feel strongly this message is about like that's the end of this pattern. It's just not doing that again. So you've come to some sort of decision. You're not doing that again. I like that. The mask you're hiding behind is the Queen of Swords. So some people might think you're a little bit like you are ready to cut shit out with the Death card, ready to slice her here. The Queen of Swords. The mask. Look at this, right? What a mask. The King of Cups and the Empress. Why you hide your true self? Because of the Queen of Cups. The King and Queen of Cups have been coming out a lot lately, y'all. A lot. And they've been coming out with the Ten of Cups. They've been coming out with the Empress. I feel like you look as though you're more likely to cut things out of your life than accept them. But that's because you're not going to repeat any patterns from the past. And you are only focusing on, like, look at this. You are going to make some really good shit. With this combination of the King and Queen of Cups and the Empress, this is birthing things into life here. So, in one way, you want equality. With the King and Queen of Cups would be equal. And you want to both create something that you want to work with people where you can create things that produce magnificence, you know, like everybody feels good about it. This doesn't feel good. This ended up being disappointing. No, this did not work very well. No. And maybe one person is always holding the other one up in this scenario. So the Queen of Cups, this is why you hide your true self. You're about to birth a new beginning, right? The mask you're hiding behind, Queen of Swords. The Queen of freaking Swords. The Queen of Cups. Why you hide your true self is taking me back over to the mask that you're hiding. So a lot of love. You got a lot of love. You got a lot of you to share here. And you're not taking any risk of that getting damaged. So Temperance, how this affects your relationships. King of Pentacles, the Magician, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Wow, that's a story in a bit here. This Temperance card, how this affects your relationships. Well, you know, I get a bit of a funny message here where people that have already created quite a bit in their life may want more from you than what they're willing to give. I'm moving away from that. People that already have a lot going for them want to create with you, but I feel like they want more than what you can get. They want more from you than what they'll give you. And this has you going in a different direction. I really see you identifying like patterns in your life and making like a full stop here on that. So I want to say like that takes quite a bit of self-development and recognizing the self and how you are participating in your own life here. This is really interesting. So advice for you is the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, do this on your own. Do something on your own here, Aquarius. The Nine of Pentacles. And expect good things. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Three of Wands. Oh, the Empress and the Emperor. You will bring in advice for you. Be the Emperor. Do your thing. You don't need anybody to tell you how to do it. This is a new beginning. Or you are the Empress, because you're going to bring in the Emperor. You are the Empress. This is why you're hiding your mask. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Empress is beautiful shit. I mean, this is love incarnate. It's absolutely beautiful. It births just beautiful, beautiful things into this world. But you can't do that with people that want more than what they're willing to give to you. So you got to move in the other direction. And when you move in the other direction, well, here you are singing your song, playing your piano, finding your new beginning, looking at this pentacle, holding it up. Look at what I've created. And then I just feel like this Emperor energy, like you bring it in somehow. That's the key. So there might have been a pattern here with collaboration where you may have also slipped into this because you may have seen someone who had more than what you had or achieved more than what you did and hoping that you could ride that coattail a little bit. Oh, come on. We all do that. I mean, you could be at work and you could see somebody who's achieved a lot. So you want to hang out with them. How do you do that? But what are you giving back to them, right? Like, and then when you find yourself in that position, you're going to find that. There's people like, you know what? Time for your shit. Prove yourself first. Prove yourself. That's what you're going to do. This is really great, Aquarius. That's exactly what you're going to do. And you've just worked through life. I mean, that's what you've done here. And you're going to achieve something. Your advice is to do it. I want to say you probably feel like you can. And you're going to do it. And this is going to pull into you the exact counterpart that you really can produce things with. The Eight of Cups. The outcome if you follow the advice. The Seven of Cups. You know what? You may not understand other people's emotional thinking, so don't worry about it. Because the Seven of Cups is confusing. So don't get involved in the confusion. Leave that behind. Oh, it's brilliant. Because if this is the Eight of Cups and she's taking one cup, what is all behind? Right? What's 8 minus 1 is 7. Even I can do that one. So 7 cups here. Leave those cups behind. You take your cup and you look deeply in yourself and you see all that grand shit. The Five of Wands. What's that about? Some sort of conflict. Don't get involved in that. Yeah, stay in your own lane. Stay in your own lane for sure, Aquarius. Oh, this is really intriguing. I love this. It feels like I'm on the other end of some sort of kind of epiphany moment about your life. And I'm kind of seeing it playing out here. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to see how to improve your relationships, what your deeper self will tell you about the masks that you wear, and how to release your true potential. Until next time, Aqua babies, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.